welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you would have been able to see, we are overseas yet again. Another day of me in the rollers. At this point, there's absolutely no shame whatsoever. I almost get the little nod of approval from those older glamorous ladies, like, you go girl, you go, dedicated to the curls. As you would have been able to see, I've just landed. We are in Nice and I am off to Monaco for the evening. Very, very excited. I almost feel like I'm coming back home. My father used to live in Monaco. Well, we used to have an apartment in Monaco, so spent a lot of time here as a young lady and a teenager, so got up to lots of no good here, so know it very well. It's an amazing but very, very small town. I'm actually staying at Hermitage, which is a beautiful hotel. It really is one of the oldest diamonds of Monaco, and I am here as the Luxury Channel's global ambassador, and I'm covering the Liste Awards ceremony this evening. So some of the world's most famous chefs of the world's best restaurants are being awarded this evening, and quite possibly I think the most famous chef is receiving a very, very special award, and I'm so excited to be covering it. It's going to be a very, very glamorous red carpet event, so of course the hair is in rollers. It was far too early this morning and I would have had limp hair by the time I got here. Anyway, landed. The flight was delayed, which was a little bit of a pain. I could have definitely had an extra hour of sleep, but anyway, I'm not going to let that dampen my spirits because I am so excited. It's just going to be the most incredible 24 hours. So this vlog is going to be a whirlwind. Come to Monaco with me. I'm going to take you to some of my favorite places, the iconic casino if I have time. We've got to have coffee in the square, show you some of these ridiculous supercars. So I will take you for a little bit of a mooch. It's quite possibly the best shopping, probably the most expensive and ridiculous, but you have to see it. And then the hotel is really something quite special. I'm also meeting up with a couple of friends of mine. I have a press conference at 3, and then depending upon how much time I have, I might even do a full red carpet Monaco glam get ready with me. Fingers crossed I have enough time, but tonight is going to be so special. And the best thing about La Liste's galas is that the food is scrum-diddy-ocean. So very much looking forward to that. It is so exciting to be back. We are on the motorway and heading towards Monte Carlo. As I said, Monaco is such a special place to me. Not only did I spend a lot of time here when I was younger, I would come back every year for the Global Champions Tour, and the last year that I went, I actually won the Grand Prix. So it is such a special place, and there is really nothing quite like having the national anthem played for you, winning in Monaco on the Formula 1 track right underneath the palace in front of Prince Albert. It will be a memory that I have forever. It still brings like tingles to my body. The hair is out of the rollers. I felt like I really could not walk into the Hermitage Hotel with the pin curls in. It is so nice driving down. There is really nothing like the drive into Monaco. The views are absolutely beautiful. I know it sounds a bit pretentious and a bit much, but if you are going to come to Monaco, then there is also a way of getting from Nice airport into Monaco, and that is by chopper. It's about a 10-minute journey, but the views are absolutely breathtaking. And in terms of the price point, I know it sounds utterly ridiculous. It's actually not that much more expensive than getting a taxi, because taxis don't like to come out of Monaco and then back in, and vice versa. French taxis don't like to come into Monaco. So it is a really good way of getting around that little issue, as well as seeing Monaco from the air. Ooh, a speed bump. Unfortunately, that wasn't organised this trip, but it's so nice. It's very strange driving into Monaco, or being driven into Monaco. I'm normally in a horse truck or arriving by chopper, so That's a bit different for me. Literally A to Z. A truck or a dropper. Honestly, crazy, absolutely crazy, but I am so excited to be back. Just waiting for my room to be ready and thought I'd take a very quick walk to the square. There are these beautiful gardens and you walk down to the famous square of Monte Carlo right in front of the casino, which is right there, and I see the sea, which is there. It's so lovely to be back. It is actually slightly overcast, which means that it is cool. Currently you're in a full cashmere twin set, so it would have been really rather toasty warm if it had been glorious sunshine. I hadn't anticipated my room not being ready, but that's fine. I'm off to find myself a delicious nibble before the press conference because I don't think I will have time between the press conference and the gala dinner, and I must say I am really rather peckish, but how beautiful are these gardens. I know so many of you guys absolutely adore gardening, beautiful gardens. I can't even try to tell you what these beautiful flowers are. Isn't this something special? Each one of these beautiful gardens is designed by a famous architect, and this is The Sea is Green. Look at that. So you've got the glass structures in the middle there with beautiful colours. There is so much work going on in Monaco. It's never ending. Look at this. The birds are chirping. The car engines are racing. Look at this beautiful fountain. And look at the cosmos. So many different colours. Vibrant orange, yellow, purple. This is absolutely stunning. Now let's go and find ourselves a little spot to have a very quick nibble to eat. This is an extremely famous hotel. This is the world famous Hotel de Paris in the centre of Monte Carlo. They have the incredible Alain Ducasse as their resident chef, and he is the chef that's actually being awarded this evening. It is right next door to the casino, next door to the Café de Paris, and actually doing a lot of work here. If the sun was shining, I would have sat outside the Café de Paris. However, there is an old jaunt of mine just down here. They're actually known for their pizzas and being open really rather late. It was the only place where you could go and get yourself a pizza when we used to finish the horses at sort of 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So let's pop down here for a little mooch. This is one of my favourite pizzerias called Tip Top. It is so much fun, and then you've also got the Rampoldi behind. Okay, so I'm just popping into the shopping mall. It's an amazing shopping mall, but I'm actually on the hunt for a touch of Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't quite know I was actually flying out of Heathrow Terminal 4, and there is no Charlotte Tilbury in Heathrow Terminal 4. So I'm on the hunt for some magic cream. The question is Charlotte Tilbury stocked in Sephora? Pray for me! We have success! Got the magic cream, and I'm now just having a little bit of a wonder. Just walking down to the Fairmont. Actually, this is so funny. That literally right there on the corner, it's what they actually call the hairpin bend for the Formula 1 track. So they literally come down here around by the Fairmont Hotel, back round, and it literally is a hairpin bend. Goes all the way around, and then it goes through the really, really famous Monaco tunnel. It's so funny to be back here, and actually my father would be horrified. We had such a magnificent view of the sea, and look at what is being currently built. So Daddy, you'll be pleased to know that the apartment, which is literally that one right there, you literally had the full view of the hairpin bend. So you see the cars going down there. They go round there, all the way down here, all the way down there, screaming down, and then do a right into the Monaco tunnel. Anyway, oh, it's bringing back great times. Now this is what you call a beautiful florist in Monaco. Royal family. Look at these lemons. Isn't that so smart? We must do something like that. I think that's really, really effective. Look at these tulips. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness me. Look at the colour of those.
Donc elle m'a dit par rapport au petit, à la petite table ronde là.
Just got to my room and I thought I would do a quick room tour. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. Very traditional French bed, gorgeous side lamps. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Lots of sort of antique gold pieces. Again, here with the artwork and the golden frames. It's aqua, turquoise blue. We've got a lovely seating area here, along with some delicious macarons, which I've just tucked into. Absolutely divine. I love this piece here. It's very traditional French furniture with the gold. I think it's absolutely stunning. And the detail on the handles. And then in the bathroom, it is quite old school. You've got the marble, beautiful bath. And then here we have the double sink. Voila, that's me. Everything is Acqua di Parma, which is gorgeous. And then a little loo in there. Absolutely stunning. I'm loving my quarters for the evening. Hi darlings, not great lighting in here, and please excuse my dressing gown. I had a very, very quick body shower, and do you know what? I did my makeup a couple of hours ago, and the base is really, really perfect and very glowy. So I wouldn't normally do this, but considering I only did my makeup a couple of hours ago, I'm actually just going to touch it up. Add a touch more dramatic bronzer, blusher. I'm going to do a bit more on the eye to create a little bit more of an evening look. And we're basically just going to jazz this up a bit. I'm not going to redo my whole face because I really don't think that it is necessary. It's looking glowy, it looks natural, and I just think I can make it look better. Equally, I don't have that much time. So let's just jazz up this look. I am going to have my hair down. My hair has dropped, as you can see, quite a considerable amount, but I still think it looks beautiful. I mean, if it looked straggly, then I would just pop it up, but I think it looks fine. I think it looks okay. So I'm going to show you guys how I take a very glowy day look into quite a glam evening look. It does, however, start off with a really good base. Now, as you know, one of my favorites, it is such a favorite of mine that actually it's beginning to wear out. Now, this is Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless foundation. It is very thick, it is quite matte, but if you use a tiny, tiny pea amount and blend it out, it is sublime. I really don't think there is another foundation better than this. But to create this glowy skin, it is a combination of the Flawless filter a touch of the beautiful Skin foundation, and literally a quarter of a pea amount of this. But because this evening there is going to be a lot of lighting, a lot of photographs, I feel like I just need to go in with a touch more of this. So when I say a pea amount, I literally mean less than a pea. Dab it between 2 fingers, and then I go in on my cheeks, my chin, really down the center of my nose to create a little bit more of a highlight. And then I actually pop this on blemishes of mine because it is such a heavy coverage foundation. I've just switched you up there because the lighting is so bad over there. As I was saying, I think it's really important to say that although this is a thick coverage foundation, you can easily blend this out and create a really, really natural look with it. I do want to look super natural and glowy. However, in the photographs this evening, I don't want to look shiny. And sometimes I can look quite shiny because I think it's all down to the underbase. There is a difference between shiny and glowing. Gosh, I really do not like this lighting. It is not flattering whatsoever, but I will try and show you this makeup in daylight. So I've just blended out that foundation. Please excuse me, I've literally got a mirror here. And as tonight is an in-person event, lots of cameras, I am having to double check this, not just on the screen that I can see you guys, but also in a mirror. Highly recommended. Okay. So that is a little bit touch up for the base. Again, I'm going to hide my 4 AM start with a touch of Banana Lowlighter. I've spoken about this product so many times on my YouTube channel. Now this is Rodial's Banana Lowlighter, and their whole brand motto is being lit from within. It is incredible at erasing all those horrors on your face, whether they are blemishes or whether they are bags, whether they're dark shadows under your nose, any redness. And it is such a miracle product. Honestly, I look like I've had a full 8-hour night's sleep. And you guys will know that that is certainly not the case. I'm definitely feeling it now, I must say. The conference was incredible, but it did go on a little bit longer than I had anticipated. And we had the French Chancellor giving a presentation, and he was actually speaking predominantly in French. Now, if they don't speak too quickly, I can understand. However, he was just like, I was like, oh dear mother of God. I did not understand a word he was saying. Should not be saying that. But I am excited about this evening, and I hopefully am really rather knowledgeable about chefs and the top restaurants in Europe. Okay, I am now going over where I went with my contour a little bit earlier today, just to create a little bit more of a bronzed and defined look. Now, if you haven't seen me contour before, please go and watch my makeup get ready with me. It is really rather far back on my YouTube channel, but it's such a good one to watch because I do go into quite a lot of detail as to the product, the colour, and how to blend it. But I am in a touch of a rush. This always happens to me. I'm in a rush and I can't find my brush. Should be a poet. Okay, where are you, you little minx? Here she is. Okay, so this is Charlotte Tilbury's complexion brush. It is a duo brush, and I just with my face and just work it upwards. And slight dabbing. When you reapply, you have to make sure that you're actually not removing anything, otherwise you end up with patchy makeup, and that is not what we're going for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going for natural, glam, contoured, sculpted vibe. I can hear my phone is going utterly crazy in the other room. So if those dongs are driving you nuts, that makes 2 of us, I promise. I need to go and pop that on silent, but I'm worried that if anybody rings me, I am on call, as I am obviously here with La Liste and also acting as global ambassador to the luxury channel. I absolutely adore the luxury channel. Fiona, I call her my fairy godmother. She is so inspirational. She is an absolute powerhouse as a woman, and she has created what is one of the most great British iconic brands, and I'm just so honoured and proud to be one of their ambassadors. So that is predominantly why I'm here this weekend. So I am covering the awards this evening, not only for my own YouTube channel, but I'm here representing the luxury channel and also reporting and writing a piece for them, all about La Liste, La Hermitage, the awards, obviously Alain Ducasse, just everything. I can't believe I'm talking about this in a dressing gown. This makeup is almost done. I'm creating really rather a defined nose look. I'm gonna put this up here just so that you can see how flawless this is looking, yet still very, very glowy. I'm now going to jazz up the eyes, and then this makeup look will be almost finished. I am going to add a little bit of rose to the cheeks. You need to smile like a Cheshire cat, and then apples of your cheeks upwards and blend it into that contour, making sure that there are absolutely 0 harsh lines, and it just looks like you are a little bit blush, which is very, very pretty. This is one of my favorite colors. This is, of course, Charlotte Tilbury. As you can see, the back is completely worn off. This is Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk blush. It's got a really, really pretty highlighting pink in the middle, which just creates such a beautiful halo effect. I love it. Brows are pretty much done. However, I am just going to just brush them up slightly with a touch of Chantecaille's eyebrow tint, and this is in light. It's got hardly any colour to it at all, but it just sets my brows in place, making them look really rather fluffy, but yet still extremely natural. I've still got a few bags, but that is my 4 AM start, and I don't think I can do anything about that other than have a good old sleep. Okay, now let's jazz up my eyes. Now, if you guys have been watching my YouTube channel, I'm not flashing on here, you will know that I love to use the bronzer section of my Filmstar Bronze and Glow as the base of my eyeshadow. It's such a beautiful colour, and it's very, very tonal with the rest of the makeup. I actually use this normally over the top of the liquid contour, but I have actually already done that today, and otherwise I'm just going to be looking a completely different colour to the rest of my body. So I am just adding that to the eyelid, creating depth, popping it into the crease of my eyelid and working it upwards. We never ever want to bring it down, we always want to work it up, like so. So I'm just going to blend, 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 and then work up. You can also just dab away to ensure that that banana low lighter is just creating a very lifted eye effect. Again, I'm going to do the other side and work it upwards, like so. Okay, now one of my favourite things to do to just add a touch more drama to an eye is add a halo. Now this is my NARS Orgasm highlighter. I got it in a Christmas cracker a few years ago. As you can see, I absolutely love it, and I haven't yet found an alternative that I love more. I haven't actually tried the new Charlotte Tilbury, so it might be there waiting in the wings, but at the moment this is still a firm favourite of mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm not only going to use this as a highlighter, bear with me a moment, I need to find the correct brush. And yes, I am a little bit of a brush freak. Every single product has a brush, and that brush has to be used. Otherwise, there's just too much going on. Right, where on earth are you? You know I'm looking for you. There's no point hiding. And voila! Okay, so I've got a very, very fluffy, almost like a blender brush, and I use this for my highlighter. I'm going to pop it at the very tip of my nose to create a touch of light, my Cupid's bow, on the very, very high points of my cheeks. And I think that that will look really pretty with the light, the reflection of the cameras this evening. And then, using the brush, I'm going to use it at the very, very top, just underneath my eyebrow. And as you can already see, the light just hits it and it looks so beautiful. Just to ensure that it is fully blended in, just take your finger and then, using the same finger, close your eye and pop it right in the middle. Now, I don't really want to destroy my lashes. Just need to have a quick look in the mirror. And it just adds a little bit of light. Creates a little bit more drama, a little bit more of an evening look. So I'm going to quickly do the other eye. Voila! Okay, the makeup is almost there. I do think I just need to add a touch of bronzer to the cheeks just to make sure that it is super blended in and nothing is patchy. I don't get caught out anywhere. There we go. Into the hairline. And it just looks really, really glowing. All in keeping. Make sure you come down the jawline. I do actually have another big brushy brush. My English today is just not happening. And then I have the enormous bronzer. I can't remember what this is called. As you can see, I love it all so much that the labels get worn off so quickly, and it looks like so inside. I will link everything down below, and I actually just use this to ensure that my neck, pop my hair behind, whoop, feels so diva-ish. So just to ensure that my neck is the exact same colour. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, to make sure that this does not budge, I'm going to put on a touch of setting powder. Again, this also really, really helps with any shininess. We don't want to look really shiny in any of the photographs. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I have cracked my big one, so the little one is coming for an outing. Actually very handy with little trips like this. And that goes underneath the eyes, down here, sets around the nose, the chin, and also a touch on the forehead. And it just takes away any unwanted shine. It will leave the glow, but take away any of that awful reflecting, sweaty look. It's not a vibe, trust me. Right, we're almost there. I need to add a touch more mascara. And then we need to do something about a lip. I am gonna go very natural. I think I'm gonna stick to my classic Leonora lip, which is Charlotte Tilbury Super Size Me. I slightly overline my lips and then add a really, really pretty gloss. And that is it. That is how I just basically slap a bit more makeup on for a gala dinner. Not quite how I thought I'd be getting ready. I just did not think that that would overrun. Then I would be ravenous, I must admit. As you guys saw a little bit earlier in this vlog, I did wrap my lips around the most delicious Bellini. It has set me up for the evening. So we are going downstairs and they have a beautiful drinks reception first. That's where I will be interviewing a few of the chefs for my piece. I will meet Alain himself, which I'm very excited about. I love Hotel de Paris. I think it's one of his best restaurants, and also the fact that he's written so many cookery books. I think I almost have every single cookery book of his. I am such a big fan, and as you guys know, I am a foodie through and through, so I'm really excited to speak to him. I can't wait to tell him that I do his concours au vin literally twice a week. He's gonna be like, who is this psycho? That's me, that's me. Okay, right, I'm off to find my handbag because it's got my favorite lip liner in it. 2 mementos. Okay, I am back. Favorite lip combo is, of course, you guys already know, as you can see, I have a tiny little stubby bit. I did try and get one of these in Sephora, but they only had brown lip liners. And although I am obsessed and newly found obsessed with a brown lip liner, I just didn't think it was going to go with the outfit this evening. I can't wait to show you my outfit because it is so gorgeous. It's a combination of very elegant, classy, it's rather sexy, classic, knockout. I love it. Obviously, I am working. I am an ambassador. I am obviously sharing on socials. I'm filming for YouTube. So there's so many different categories when I think about an outfit that it has to tick. And I feel that this particular outfit has just ticked every box. I'm going to refrain from trying to talk while doing my lip liner. I did also have to buy a sharpener because this is just about to take a layer of my lips off with it. It's so sharp and spiky. It's doing the job right now. Okay. That is just my favourite lip liner. I have thought about potentially having, I don't know, having a lip blush done the exact same colour as this lip liner, because I literally spend so much time fixing my lips, and if I didn't have to do that throughout the day, I don't know. I think about these things and then I think, oh, I'm not sure about doing something permanent. Anywho, let me know if any of you have had lip blush or lip liner done, semi-permanent makeup. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I'm just not sure. I'd love my lips to look like this all the time, basically. But I'm not sure whether that will actually be the case. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think my makeup is done for tonight's gala. As you can see, it's very glowy. It is a little bit more coverage than I would normally wear because it is a long evening and we will be having lots of photographs taken. I've got my glossy Leonora lip. Now I'm gonna pop on some fabulous jewels and then I'm gonna showcase this outfit to you because it is really rather beautiful. This is my outfit for this evening. This is a very classic Talbot Runhoff jumpsuit. It's a midnight navy with this fabulous train. It's so elegant, classy. It's got a beautiful sweetheart neckline. It's slightly off the shoulders. I haven't actually popped that up very well, but hopefully you can see. It's a jumpsuit. It's just so elegant, but because of the sweetheart, slightly off the shoulder neckline, it's a lot of drama. It is quite sexy, yet it's so elegant. I absolutely love it. And then I am pairing it this evening with a classic pair of navy satin Manolos. I really felt that there was only one shoe to wear with this beautiful jumpsuit, and that really was a Manolo. And then there's only one bag, really, isn't there? And it's a classic Chanel flat bag. Right, I'm gonna quickly pop on this jumpsuit. I'm then gonna have to find somebody to do it up, and then I will showcase this to you and show you what it looks like on. Okay, so quick update. I've just got off the phone to housekeeping and they are sending their senior female member of the team to help me do up this bad boy. She is going on this evening. It's just a much tight around the bust area. It definitely takes two. There'd be no way. There'd be absolutely no way. I'd break my shoulder. No, I can't get my shoulder around as much as I possibly can to try and do it up. It's also got a train. I need help, but she's on her way. There are no other floor-length mirrors in this bedroom, so this is gonna have to do. But this is the Talbot Runhoff jumpsuit. As you can see, it is absolutely beautiful. Sweetheart neckline, slightly off the shoulder, and it's so beautiful. My little shoes poke out the bottom, and then it has this incredible train that just sweeps beautifully behind. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it is so elegant and graceful, yet still a little bit of a modern twist with the ruching around the bust. It's gorgeous. We got it on in the end. This gorgeous lady called Tia came to help me. Honestly, little bit of a tackle here and there, but I'm in. Can't breathe, but we're gonna have a great night. Here we go. Doesn't this look absolutely spectacular? Oh my goodness me, absolutely beautiful. It is truly exquisite here. The architecture, look at all the incredible detail. The chandeliers, the lighting, it is pure perfection. But look at the cornicing and the chandeliers. It's all hand painted in 24 karat gold. It is absolutely exquisite, breathtakingly beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait for this evening.
Excellence au pluriel. Monsieur le Président délégué, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, chers amis, je suis particulièrement heureux et bien de participer ce soir.
On fait tous les grands chefs qui sont passés au U15 et qui manquent pour ce soir pour certains. Et nous continuons à faire école. L'équipe du U15 emmenée aujourd'hui par Claire Sonnet, ma directrice de salle, Emmanuel Guillon, Maxime Pastor, Sandro Micheli, qui travaillait avec moi à New York en 2000.
What an exceptional evening. It is 1:45. I am so exhausted. Getting up at 4 o'clock this morning. I was on the red-eye flight, but really absolutely sensational. Prince Albert was there, obviously Alain Ducasse, all of these remarkable chefs that deserve every single part of what tonight represented. It was absolutely astounding. I mean, the majority of the awards were in French, but amazing. The dinner, scrummy, absolutely scrummy. But as you can see, I am absolutely exhausted. I'm going to try and get out of this jumpsuit by myself. If not, beg housekeeping to come and help me. Have a very good night's sleep, and I've got breakfast at 9 AM tomorrow, so I will see you then. Good morning, my loves. My goodness me, am I having just the most heavenly morning routine here in Monaco. Just done my makeup. I'm wearing this beautiful Alame. Finally understood how to pronounce it. Stunning floral dress from Farfetch. And I am going to breakfast with one of my dearest friends. He was a former colleague. I call him the professor. He is quite possibly, I think, the smartest man I've ever met in my entire life. The sun is shining and I am just so excited and so grateful to be here. So let's go and have a gorgeous morning in Monaco in the sunshine. Look at this when the sun is shining. This is absolutely heavenly. So much work going on in Monaco. Look at the view with the mountains, the incredible apartments, the beautiful gardens. It is so lovely to be back here and just actually have a bit of time to have a mooch about. Tom has just gone back to all of his duties. I was able to squeeze in a very quick breakfast with him and catch up about everything. He really is just one of the most special people. He is definitely the smartest person I've ever met. The man speaks, I think, 9 or 10 different languages. He is a tech genius and he's just such a kind friend to me. He helps me with all different things, honestly. The messages I send that poor man, he's amazing. Anyway, I am now just having a little bit of a mooch about. The sun is shining, so please excuse me keeping my sunglasses on while speaking to you. And I'm just remembering all of the just incredible experiences that I've had here. I'm just actually standing outside the casino. I've got some stories to tell you from that place. Not that I'm a gambler whatsoever. I actually, when I was here for the Global Champions Tour, I won the Grand Prix. And the night before winning the Grand Prix, we were in the casino until God knows what time. Had the most ridiculous experience. I think it's probably going to be one of my top 5 experiences in my lifetime so far. I think that whole weekend was such a sensory overload and one of the most successful titles that I won in my show jumping career. I then went back to our hotel, slept for probably 2 hours, got back up, went and trained at about 6 or 7 a.m. before the Grand Prix, and the Grand Prix started I think about 7 p.m. at night, and that day we won the Monaco Grand Prix. Absolutely, like I still get goosebumps and it's just so lovely just walking around. I miss Marcus though. I wish he was here and we could have mooched around together, but in this sunshine, it's just absolutely heavenly. I am just about to meet Lauren actually. You guys probably know her. She's the LA Way on Instagram. Absolutely beautiful. She actually lives here. So we're going to have a quick cup of coffee. Hopefully the Café de Paris is open by the time she comes. And yeah, just having the most gorgeous morning in Monaco. My black coffee has just arrived. An Americano with some water. Just sitting in front of the Hotel de Paris, waiting for Lauren and just counting my blessings, really. This is just so beautiful. Catching some sun, my very white face. What a heavenly morning I've had. Breakfast with Tom and then coffee with Lauren. We literally talk about absolutely everything. I respect her so much. Her knowledge of marketing, branding, building a business, working extremely hard and just giving me honest feedback, saying these are the complications that you're going to have. This is a heads up. I mean, I'm just so grateful to have these amazing people around me that try to guide me and direct me in the right directions, and are just honest and supportive and help, which is, yeah, as I said, I'm so grateful. Try and not get run over, sorry about that. I am now walking back into the hotel, quickly pack my things and then off to the airport.